Hey guys, welcome back to Finding with Jessie, the life coach. I hope everybody's having a beautiful and blessed day, and I hope everyone has had a beautiful and blessed first month of 2020. I know some people got off on a rocky start, right? And some people are still, trying to get their grounding on for the new year. And so today we're going to be talking a little bit about that. I know I've been kind of off the radar for a bit. I've been dealing with health issues and I had a lot going on. So I am going to be changing my upload schedule so I can create that balance and start focusing a little bit more on myself. So you're going to be seeing a little bit less of me, but I am still going to be here with you guys, helping to inspire, motivate, help bring in different perspectives and help you guys navigate through your journey. So what are we talking about today? So today, guys, we are going to be talking about happiness and how you create your own happiness. So recently I was talking to someone that I was coaching and I had mentioned how it's up to us to create our own happiness. And the person told me, I have no idea what that means. I said, what do you mean you have no idea what that means? And they said, I just don't know what that means. I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to create that. And so today we're going to be talking a little bit about that, how to create your own happiness. And so I'm going to be sharing a few tips on how to do that, especially if you've, been walking around with that dark cloud from 2019. We want to make sure that cloud gets moved out and we start bringing that sunshine and more positive, energy and perspectives in. Tip number 1 for bringing in and creating your own happiness is to focus on yourself. And you've probably heard me say this throughout a million videos, but it's the ultimate way to truly bring in happiness for yourself. So many people have their energy focused on others and it's scattered in so many, different things. And if you truly want to create happiness for yourself, you actually have to take a step back. Pull back your energy, reserve it for yourself, and start putting it towards whatever you want to manifest that's going to bring happiness into your life. Or if you already have things in your life that make you happy, you want to make sure that you're focusing on that so you can bring more of that good energy, right? So it seems pretty simple, and you'd think that a lot of people would know this already, but they don't do it. They're so focused on what everybody else is doing, saying, buying, who they dating, whatever is happening in their life. And if you truly want to be happy, you need to make sure you start focusing all of your energy on yourself. So if you have not been doing that and you're one of those that's saying to yourself, like, I just don't feel happy and I don't know why I don't feel happy, well, it's time to take a step back, really think about who, what circumstances you need to create happiness within your life and start working towards, start creating those stepping stones, those steps towards manifesting it and making it a reality within your life. Start disconnecting from everything that's not bringing you happiness, right? If you want more happiness in your life, why would you give attention? Why would you give energy? Why would you give any resources and nourishment to the things that are not bringing you happiness? Learn how to disconnect from that and focus on what is going to make you happy. And it could be little things. We have covered this before. So if you feel free when you're walking outside, make sure you take more time to start walking outside. If you have a job that you love and you just, you want to work up the ladder, well, you know what? Start taking some time to focus on that. If you have goals that you want to accomplish or you feel uncomfortable with something about you, your life, and you're like, okay, I want to go here, but I'm too focused over here. Well, what do you have to do? You got to take your focus from whatever's distracting you here and put it on this area, this arena of your life so you could go towards it, right? You want to make sure that you're taking your energy and focusing on you, not everyone else, just you. Tip number 2 is to learn how to be unbothered by people. There are so many people so bothered by other people's opinions, perspectives, lifestyles, how they conduct themselves. I have no idea why people are so preoccupied by others. For me, the way I live my life is if you are not affecting me, like your decisions don't affect me, the way you manage your money, if it doesn't affect me, the way you dress does not affect me, what your gender is does not affect me, who you're married to does not affect me, then why would I be concerned? Why should I have an opinion of it? Why should I have a perspective on it? At the end of the day, we need to learn how to focus once again on ourselves. So people need to learn how to be unbothered by others. When you let other people affect you, that means that they can control your whole mood, your emotions, your feelings. They have control over you if you really think about it. If you could literally walk in a room and somebody says something that upsets you so much to the point that it affects your whole day, your whole week, your whole month, they literally have control over you. So you have to get to the point that you're completely disconnected and unbothered by others. You have to learn that people's perspectives, opinions, they're always going to be based on their experiences, right? Think about it. If you never experienced something and I have experienced it, so let's say, I don't know, maybe I experienced a divorce and you have not. Well, your perspective most likely is going to be different from mine. So you always have to remember that everybody's opinion is going to be based on their background, their upbringing, what they have been exposed to, right? So you have to learn to be unbothered and just agree to disagree with people. That's one of the biggest ways to create happiness within your life, is to learn how to be unbothered by other people. Tip 3 is to stop worrying about things you cannot control. So many people get so riled up about things they cannot control. Remember, we cannot control other people's opinions. We cannot control other people's behaviors. We cannot control the words that come out of people's mouths. We cannot control the way people dress. We cannot control the way people walk, and so on and so forth. So don't focus on that. If you cannot control it, don't even bother. Only focus on the things that you can control in your life. And the biggest way to bring you unhappiness is to try to control people, which a lot of people try to do. What? We all have the ability to not be surrounded by things we do not enjoy, we do not like, things that do not bring us happiness, people we do not agree with. If there are people around your surroundings that you don't agree with, guess what? Disconnect from them. Just disconnect from them. You don't have to stay attached to anything or anyone who is not bringing you happiness. My next one is having boundaries and enforcing them. And I've actually made a few videos on boundaries because it's so important and so many people don't have them. And if they do have them, they don't enforce them. They say to themselves, I'm not going to do this. They say to themselves, I'm not going to do that. They say to themselves, this is a standard. They say to themselves, I'm not going to let anyone treat me this way. I'm not going to let anyone speak to me this way. But when it comes time to enforce the boundary, or when someone crosses the boundary, it's not enforced. So get really, really clear with your boundaries. If you have proper, healthy boundaries in place, that is going to help you be a happier person. Why? Because boundaries are there to protect us. They're there for us to measure our comfortability level. So if you're uncomfortable with something, you have to be able to speak up about it in the very beginning. A lot of times people wind up so unhappy because they let so many things slide and they get to their breaking point, and by the time they get to their breaking point, they are so depleted. They are so unhappy. They feel used. They feel abused. They feel like, oh my God, how did I let this go on for so long? Or, oh my God, how did I not see this? Well, that's because you have weak boundaries. So if you want to be happy this year and you have not been in the past years, start getting those boundaries in place. Share what you want to share. Don't go over that line. Date who you want to date. Don't go over that line. If something makes you feel uncomfortable, speak up about it. If someone speaks to you in a way that you feel is rude or disrespectful, advocate for yourself. Make your voice be heard. State your truth, right? Learn how to have healthy boundaries and learn how to enforce them. Trust me, if you do that and you never have done it before, it's going to be like a whole new world for you. What do I mean mean by choosing to be happy? Happy, what exactly does that mean? A lot of people believe when I say a statement of I choose to be happy, that means that everything in my life is going a-okay. I'm bouncing off the walls. I'm happy 24/7. You know, and that's like the biggest misconception. Why is that? Because that's not possible, right? I, like others, like you, like everybody else, we are all human. We are all human beings, and we all have emotions. And so I get angry, I get upset, just like everyone else. Bad things happen in my life, unfortunate things happen in my life, and I have to deal with life experiences just like everyone else. But when you choose to be happy, you choose to focus on the good in your life. That's what you're doing. You choose to focus on the positive perspectives in your life. So guys, always remember, we always have the power to create our own happiness. Happiness always starts with us. We have the choice whether we want outside circumstances, outside factors to bring us down and keep us in that dark cloud and focus on negativity and focus on things that don't make us happy, or we can make a conscious decision to focus our energy on other things that make us happy, things that bring us peace, things that bring us joy. It's always up to us. So guys, that is all I have for you today, and I will see you in my next one. Love and light. Bye.